The new Black Panther film was the worst film I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it was terrible. I don't think Disney's got any more good films in it. I mean, the sequels of Star Wars has put me off Star Wars forever, and this film now, I don't think I'm watching any more Marvel films after that. The first problem with this film, right, is the scientist. Okay, so the US government, is looking for some vibranium in the ocean, and somehow they made a vibranium detector. Oh, but no, there was no smart scientist working for the US government that made this. But no, instead, who made it? The scientist. Why? But of course. And you know why she made it? Not because she's really smart or she wants to work for the government, or because she's, you know, just wanted to show how intelligent she is, but because her evil white male teacher said she couldn't do it. So she just had to prove him wrong. Slay Queen, you show the patriarchy. Wow. Honestly, bro. And who is this scientist that we've all come to know and love? Is it a really intelligent undercover agent? Or perhaps she's the next smartest person in the planet? No, she's just a college student who, by the way, makes Iron Man suits in her spare time, because of course she does, when she's not making vibranium detectors that no government on the world, including Wakanda and including the evil fish people who are the antagonists of the film, couldn't make. If she's not doing that, she's making Iron Man suits, because of course she has the materials to make an arc reactor. Of course she does. They're not rare or, difficult to acquire or anything. She can just do it. Of course she can. Why not? But anyway, now that you know a little bit about the main character, who's kind of the main character but isn't really the main character, let's talk about the evil fish people. So the fish people are led by the most unthreatening villain ever, called Namor, and his abilities is that he has wings on his feet, and that he's really strong, and that he lives really for a long time. He's like 400 years old. So yeah, that's his powers. Now how did he get these powers, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. So basically, some guy in his tribe found some magic drink thing, like Gatorade or something, and gave it to his pregnant mother while she was pregnant with him. And she didn't want to drink the Monster Energy because she thought that it might damage the baby Namor. But eventually, the shaman or whatever convinced her to drink the Coke Zero, and when he was born, he had wings on his feet, and he became the god of the fish people, because when they drank it, they turned into fish people. By the way, they had to go into the water and live in the water. They became fish people. And so basically he's got these wings on his feet and these magical powers because he drank some great Fanta, basically. But let's not forget about the good guys, because that's who everyone's rooting for. Okay, so other than the scientist, who are we rooting for? Well, but of course, Wakanda is who we're rooting for. But Black Panther's in the title. But we all know Black Panther, the actor for him, died. So who's replacing him? Who is the Black Panther? Well, it's his sister, who I don't remember the name of, because she's a forgettable character. Just like every other character in this movie. Like, I did not remember the evil fish man was called Namor. I just remembered that he was the evil fish man. So who are all our good guys? Well, they are all black women. Superheroes. They're all heroes. Look up to them. You will look up to them, peasant. You will watch our Disney film. That is what you will do, and you will enjoy it. The whole plot of the film is all over the place. Sometimes they want to kill the scientist, then once they get her, they don't know what to do with her, and then she kind of doesn't do anything for the rest of the film, and then the fish people and Wakanda fight, and it's very anticlimactic, and who would have guessed, but at the end, Fishman's weakness is heat. It's because he's really weak to being hot. So that's how they win, is they heat him up. And wow, what a great plot that was. I'm glad that it dragged on for 3 hours. I'm glad every scene took twice as long as it needed to get the point across. I'm really glad that happened. I'm really glad I wasted 3 hours of my life watching this film. You should be glad I watched it so that you don't have to. Don't watch this film. Be glad that you watched this film for less than 10 minutes instead of watching that film for 3 hours, because you'll get to the same conclusion. I mean, I should have just watched the Critical Drinkers video on it, to be honest, and then I wouldn't have had to watch the film. I would have been like, you know what, nah, I'm not going to do that. But no, I watched it, so this is my video about it. Thanks for watching. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but thanks for watching, and subscribe, and if I see another film that I think is really good, then I'll say it's really good. If I think it's really bad, I'll make a video on it. But yeah, see ya.